Alright, in today's video, I'm going to show you a few easy ways to recreate Devin Jatho inspired text effect using Final Cut Pro. It's super simple. Anyone can do it. Alright guys, let's get started. So I have a screenshot of Devin Jatho in the timeline. Go to title sidebar. We're going to drag basic title in the timeline. Let's make it the same length as the screenshot. Option bracket close to trim the end part. Now with that selected, go to text inspector on the right side and let's type in what we want to write. Then we're going to change the font style. Click on this side and let's search for static. So with this, I'm going to use static sans black. Click on that. I believe that's the font Devin Jatho used. I'm going to provide you guys with this. Link will be down there below. We can change the color. Let's scroll down with the face. You can go for the color you want. Just click on this and select one of this. I'm going to keep it at white with the first example. Just close that. Then when you go down here, click on drop shadow. We want to add some shadow to it. Click on show. It's going to bring the settings out. Now we cannot see it clearly because it's sitting on this. Let me drag it somewhere here. Go to the left side, scroll down, click on solids, and let's drag gray in the timeline. Now when I place it on top, you can see the drop shadow it's trying to create. With the text file selected, scroll down and then click on show. Let's work with it a bit. Most of the time, I don't want it to be too strong when it comes to the blur. So I can increase the blur a bit. And when you look, it's going to add it nicely to it. Now I can disable this since I don't need it anymore. The next thing, we're going to add glow to it. And when it comes to Final Cut Pro, the glow that comes with it doesn't look clean. So we're going to play this trick. Let me turn it off. Make a duplicate of that file and drop on top of it. Now select the down file. Go to the effects section side and click on blur. Now we're going to drag Gaussian blur on the down one. With that selected, you can see what it's trying to create already. You can go to the video inspector and you can turn down the amount a bit if it's too strong for you. And then I'll turn down the opacity. And now when you look, we have a nice clean text effect that Devin Jatho uses. This example takes a bit of time, but completely worth it. So we have the text in the timeline. Let me disable this, select that and press V. Now with the top one, this time around, I'm going to change the color. Go to the text inspector, scroll down, face, click on that, click on this file, and this I'm going to change it to green color. Now let me close it. Now we're going to create a glass view that Devin Jatho normally uses. With this, make a duplicate of this file and drop it on top. With the down file selected, scroll down and let's change the font color to white. Now let's close it. When I disable the top, we just basically turn the down one to white. Now let me enable the top by pressing V. Now let me zoom in so you can see exactly what effect we're trying to do. Now with the down one selected, what we're going to do is we're going to change the parameters of the X and Y values. When we scroll down on this very side, we can use this, click on that and press up or down on the arrow. With mine, I want it to go towards this side, that's the left side. So with that selected, I can go down like this and it's going to add a bit when you look on this side. Let me go more and later on show you guys what it's trying to do. Zoom in a bit more. You can see the white is popping on this side. Now let's go back to 50% and clean it up. Whilst editing this video, I realized I skipped something important. Let me show you guys. So when we click on the down file, which is the white one we created, giving us that glass view. When you go to the Y and X position, we can also change the position of the Y so it's going to appear on the top. So with that selected, I can go up a bit and now when you look, we are creating it on the top too. So not just on the X axis, we can also do it on the Y axis, just like this. Now let's go back to the tutorial. With the down one selected, go to the effects section side, click on mask. We're going to use shape mask for this. Click on that, drag and drop on that very file. Now let's reduce it to fit so we can see exactly how it looks like. That's selected, go to the video inspector. With the parameters, curvature, let's make it towards the rectangle shape so we can drag it to the left side. Now I can rotate it a bit this way and bring it together this way. You can also use the radius to do exactly what I'm doing. Now let's just zoom in and see exactly what it's trying to do. Now when I bring it down, you can see what we're doing. We're trying to make the glass view affect only the middle part. This is where you can make it your own and make it affect all the text file or some part of it. Now I'm going to increase the feather a bit, go on this side, and let's just drag it and increase the feather a bit. It's going to fit the edges when it comes to the glass view. The next thing, we're going to add this light strip effect he normally uses. Select the down file, make a duplicate and drag on top of all of them. With that selected, you can see what it's already doing, pretty clean. This time around, I'm going to reduce the radius a bit towards this side. And with the feather, I'm going to increase it a lot. Now the light strip looks too strong for my liking, so I can go to opacity and turn it down a bit. So this is where you can once again make it your own unique style. And now when you look in the middle, we're trying to create the light strip right in the middle. From here, we're going to add the glow to it once again as we did earlier on. Select the down file. If you remember, that's the one we added the Gaussian blur. Press V to enable it. And this time around, we want to change it to the same color as the text file, which is green. So that's selected. I can go to text inspector, scroll down, click on face, click on color and change it to green. Now I can close it and you can see we're adding the green glow effect to it. With this example, we're going to animate the light strip in the middle. So that's selected. That's going to be the top file if you remember. Take your playhead to the starting frame of it, go to the video inspector and click on transforms. We're going to have the position and rotation. That's what we're going to use. Drop keyframe on position and if possible rotation. Then I can take my playhead a bit forward and drop second keyframe on position and also rotation. Now this is what we're going to do. Take it to the first keyframe. Using that arrow, it's going to take it to the first. Then with this, I'm just going to move it towards this side. Now we can use this arrow to go to the second keyframe we created. And this time around, we're going to move it across this. And now when I play and show you, it's going to give us this nice light strip in the middle. If it's too fast for you, click on that file, Control V for the animation out. Then we can drag the keyframes a bit towards this side so the animation will be a bit slow. This is where I wish Apple could introduce keyframe curves so we can play a bit more when it comes to the animations. Now when I click and play, you can see it's going to give us that nice look. From here, what you can do if you want to repeat the light strip, select the text file, Control V to close the animation. The second keyframe was somewhere here. Take your player to that side and trim it to that side. Now select this file, make a duplicate and drag it towards this side. I'm going to keep a bit of intervals in between this. And now when I play, it's going to come and then it's going to go again. Pretty easy. From here, you can repeat it depending on the effect you're going for. He rarely used this, but it's worth showing you guys. So with that, we're going to make a duplicate of this green text file. Press Option and drag upwards. With the top one selected, go to Text Inspector. With the face, click on Show and click on this color. Now we're going to choose a different color so we can have the gradient look with the colors. So with this, one way you can do, I can turn on this very color wheel so I can see what's closer to green color. So I can go towards this cyan blue, or I can go towards the yellow, or I can go completely opposite of this color, which is going to be sitting somewhere red and also this purple. I'm so terrible when it comes to colors. But with this example, let me go towards the cyan and close it. Now with the top one selected, I can go to the effects section side and select graduated mask. Drag and drop on the top file. Let me bring this down a bit and bring this closer to it. Now let's zoom in so I can show you exactly what we're trying to create. When you look at it carefully, it's creating this gradient look from this color to this color. What we can do now is we can move this towards this side and move this closer to it. When I move this closer to it, it's going to reduce the feather look. The more I go away from this, it's going to create more feather. So with this, I want it to look towards this side, so I can bring it this way and drag it closer to it. Now when you look, we're creating this gradient look. From here, what I can do is let me disable the glow effect below, V to disable it. Now we're going to create the light strip view. Click on this file, that's the green text color, make a duplicate and drag on top of it. Now we can go to the text inspector and we can change the color to pure white. Now with that selected, once again, remember, we're going to use the shape mask, drag and drop on that very text file. Now let's go to fade so we can see it exactly how it looks like. Go to video inspector, reduce the radius a bit. Curvature, let's take it towards this side, rotate it, and let's bring it towards this way. Now let me bring it in the middle, zoom in a bit more so you can see what we're creating. Now I can increase the fader a bit more with this. Now I can go to opacity and I can dial down the opacity a bit on this side. From here, you can add animation to the glass view once again. If you want to know how to edit like Magnet Media when it comes to Final Cut Pro, you can check on this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.